Hey guys, here we are for round 6. We're on the play. Definitely happy with this hand. Let's take a look and see what our opponent's playing. So it looks like he's playing a version of Wolf Run with white. Oh, never mind, he's playing Pod. Okay, so happy to keep. And the matchup against Pod is actually pretty good. If we can tutor up Craft Digger's Cage game 1, I think he has one main deck answer to deal with it in the form of Acidic Slime. So if we can get it online in game 1, it could be lights out. But after board, we have some good cards we can bring in. Craft Digger's Cage is going to be an all-star here. Spellskite to protect it. So. We could lead out with Collar here. This is a little bit of a slower match than the Delver matchup, so we may want to save it for value. Yeah, so I think we're just going to hang on to it here. Okay, we're happy to see Mortar Pod for the birds. And then hopefully he just doesn't get an active birthing pod. There's Solemn. Just because we know what we're up against, if we can take out the Solemn, definitely want to be able to do that so we can stop the potential chain. But at the same time, we want to take out his birds as well. So here we could just take out Solemn. Not sure what the play here should be. Just to slow down his mana or to take out Solemn, because he does have number 6 drops that we don't want to see. And I think I'm just actually going to take out the birds here. Excuse me. Because we really don't want to see him play Primeval Titan right now. So taking out the birds there I think was pretty important. It's kind of hard to know without seeing his hand, but there's the pod. So might have been better to take out the Solemn Simulacrum instead here, unfortunately. It's just hard to know. So probably would have been better there, unfortunately. Now he's going to get Acidic Slime to take out Mortar Pod. Or just that. So, choosing the wrong target there for our Mortar Pods may have cost us the game, unfortunately. However, we can stop any more shenanigans. From this point, we might just still lose to the Vigilance Warfeud. So now we're just trying to hoping to stabilize. Ugh, yuck. Well, at least we can take it out with more mortar pod, but definitely gonna need some action here pretty soon. So I think I think the play here is we Snapcaster for Ponder, kind of see what's coming, and then we can mortar pod his illusion and then double block the other Vorpede. Other potential lines of play would be to collar up the Trinket Mage. I'm going to use that to get a little bit more value. No, I think we just want to Snapcaster for Ponder here. So this way, if we can like pick up Paladin, you know, we can kind of go off. Never mind, we can't Snapcaster for Ponder because we have Grafdigger's Cage in play. So, never mind. So instead, we're just going to, I guess, mortar pod the Vorpede and then double block the Vorpede. So since he's actually at 7 mana, it might have been better to mortar pot up the Trinket Mage in case he has Elishnorn. Kind of over either way if he plays Elishnorn, but it might have been marginally better. There, I believe, is the 1-of Acidic Slime for the Grafdigger's Cage main deck, so that kind of hurts. And I think now it's pretty much over. Okay, there's the Sun Titan Phantasmal Image shenanigans. Whew, what is the play? I think pretty much we're just losing here. Yeah. So now he like pods for Elishnorn and it's just over, I think. Oh yeah, that's a beating. I didn't see that coming. This game's over. Alright, so up against Pod, We want Spellskite, Image, Misstep for all those birds. We want War and Peace. Cutting Probe, Cutting Snapcaster. What else do we want to cut here? Gut Shot basically serves the same function as Mill Misstep. Except it does a little bit more. So I think maybe we cut 2 Misstep. I think we can just cut 3 Misstep here. So this hand is fine. If we can get sort of War and Peace active, hopefully we can get there. We're going to Trinket Mage for Grafdigger's Cage. And hopefully can do so before we before he gets an active pod. So the key to last game, had we actually correctly killed the Solemn, would have much less likely just lost there, where he's able to pretty much pod into the rest of his deck. Alright, so we're going to go turn 2 Gather. The next turn we're going to go Trinket Mage for Grafdigger's Cage. I mean, we could just drop Sword here also. I think Sword might just be a slightly better play, just right away. So this way, you know, if he doesn't have an answer to Sword, we just get him. It's kind of hard to know which one's better there. I mean, they're both very, very good. So now hopefully we get the land. I mean, even if he pods up once on a Strangleroot Geist, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. Here I think we just drop Champion and then go War and Peace. So here's probably considering whether or not to play Pod or to play Acidic Slime, I'm assuming. So he's going for Pod, which is fine. So he's going to get, I guess, Fiend Hunter here? Or no, probably Viridian Corruptor. Yep. Luckily we got the land. Really needed the land right there. I mean, we can always just copy his Corruptor to get the pod, which isn't the worst either, but I think that just turning off pod altogether is probably a little better. Although, I mean, if he just kills... If he has, like, Naturalize in hand, it's actually worse than just imaging the Corruptor here. Well, I think I'm still going to Trinket Mage for Grafdigger's Cage here. Now we're just going to try to push some damage. So here he probably just goes like Acidic Slime into pod for, I don't know, Huntmaster maybe, or Solemn Simulacrum. Okay. We might have pulled this one out. So now we pretty much just double pod here, take out the Corruptor and bash in. I guess you could just like hard cast Elishnorn here, and that's gotta be game. Okay, here we are for game 3. Hand looks just fine. We have the turn to Mortipede for his Bird of Paradise. So hopefully he stalled that on land, which would be great. Okay, so now I think we just go Champion into Gather, just to hold back his forces for a little bit, and then next turn we just really hope he doesn't have... Well, actually no, that's not the play, because then he can get a 4-drop. I think we actually have to go Champion. Let's see if we go Champion and then sack to kill Blade Splicer. Take 5, go to 9. Then the next turn we play Trinket Mage into Grafdigger's Cage. Take 3, go to 6. Man. I think we need to actually do Champion into Gather here. I think we're just taking too much damage if we don't. We can also do the Mortar Pod on the Champion play, and then wait for combat and whiff for 3 and hit Blade Splicer. I think I'm actually just going to go Champion together. This shuts down some of his damage. Gives us a little bit more board presence. And his 4-drops, while scary or not, unbelievably frightening, like the 5 drops and up. O-ring. Okay, so O-ring on champion, or maybe Mortarpod. Thank God he O-ringed now and not for the Grafdigger's Cage. We are definitely happy to trade a human for Blade Splicer. I guess maybe he has Sun Titan? It's probably his play is Sun Titan. I think if we Trinket Mage here, let's see. Because I think he just gets us if he plays Sun Titan next turn. I think it's better for us to actually not block the Blade Splicer just yet. Let's see, we take 6, go to 8. Puresteel's up. I think we just take it. Because, I mean, I don't know that we can recover from Sun Titan into Blade Splicer. This one's a little bit hard. I mean, I think we need to get Grafdigger's Cage to shut down. But I feel like he doesn't have... I feel like he doesn't have it. So he would have played it already if he had it. Now he can still draw into it. But if we play Paladin next turn... we need to be able to actually win this game. This is a little tough. I think we do need to... Because if he has it, he just totally gets us. It's like now if he goes Sun Titan into birds, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Primeval Titan. Beautiful. Like here we go to 5. Oh, we've got Primeval Titan. Yuck. How do we win this game? Like Sword of War and Peace, I'm not sure he's going to do it. So he just blocks with Titan. And we don't gain enough back to stabilize. He just comes over the top with Titan. And we've got a chump here also. Titan is just, it's such a problem. So what is our player? So we drop Trinket Mage. He still just comes over the top. He could just comes over the top for a game. I think we're pretty much just dead here, unfortunately. So basically, if he doesn't kill us, which he most likely will, then we try to go off next turn. But I think we're just dead. So we could have played that game a little bit differently. I'm not sure how we could have played that better. So we tried to play around a couple cards, just ended up paying for it with Titan. Really need Spellsky here to redirect. And unfortunately that's just game right there. Okay, so that was, I believe, round 6. We will see you for round 7.